Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tara, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what will happen the next time you see them. So think of the person on your mind. This can be for a crush, romantic connection, it can be for a relationship, any person on your mind. And take a look at all the piles we have and whichever one you're most drawn to based off your intuition. The first one that pops up for you, I'm hearing. The first one. Okay, so I'm now going to show you all your crystals for your piles, but please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest because there's so many of you here, so only take what resonates. So for pile number 1, we have Apatite. And for pile number 2, we have Rose Quartz. And for pile number 3, we have Amethyst. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, there may be more messages for you in other piles. So always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for the pile you chose in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Apatite crystal and the Radical Expansion card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what will happen the next time you see them for the person on your mind. So I just want to show you this Radical Expansion card since you never saw it when you chose the cards. Very beautiful card. Okay, so now I'm first going to pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull tarot cards after that, and I will be mentioning all the decks I use as I go along. This is the Beyond Lemuria oracle deck, so let's go ahead and see what shows up. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile 1s, spirit guides of my pile 1s, what will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? We have 4 cards wanting to come out. We have deep cellular healing with Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. We have activated earth with power places, Lee lines, trust where you're led. We have the great severing with Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. We have jump in with Andromedan energy, adventure, and say yes to change. I'm noticing this I'm sorry card wanting to come out, but I'm not going to include it, so that's maybe just extra information. And then we have We the Hathors with deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal at the back of the deck. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number 1s, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? What will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? So many cards want to come out. Okay, we have building strength. We have meditate. We have sing. We have sweet treat. I did not expect so many oracle cards, but maybe your guides have a lot to say. We have music at the back of the deck. Okay, so Before I actually get into what I see here, I'm seeing so many visions at once, so just bear with me. Let me pull these little oracle cards um before I tell you about the visions I see. So spirit guides of my pile ones, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see the person on their mind. Okay, we have Aphrodite with inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dawn, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. And we have boundaries with love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. At the back of the deck, we have true love with the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number ones, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see my pile number ones. We have the Six of Wands. This is bringing me back to another reading I did a long time ago about your next juicy encounter. There was one pile there with the Six of Wands card, and I spoke about some kind of healing taking place, some kind of emotional healing. I see that here as well, the King of Cups. So if you're from that reading, you will know what I'm talking about if you watch that. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse at the back of the deck. So with this Eight of Swords in reverse, I see this as an ending to the stuck period of love. If you once felt very stuck in love, this is turning around. The energy is turning around for the better. Kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. You know how they say we can be at the top of the mountain, but we can also be at the bottom. And like how what must come up must go down, and what is down must go up. So when you're at your lowest, when you're at your most rock bottom, there's only up from here. And that's exactly what I see for this connection. If you've been feeling stuck in love, something is turning around and movement is coming in. Okay, my pile number one. So I feel the first energy I'm picking up on is some of you have been going through a rough patch with your person, the person on your mind. Could be a crush, could be a romantic connection. With the great severing, some of you have been in separation with this person, or it could also be maybe some intense emotions have been playing out in both of you. During this connection, a lot of healing has been taking place. And I'm feeling this energy if you've been going through a rough patch in your connection or in love in general. Something about that stuckness is coming to an end. Something about that stuckness is severing with the great severing. And when I looked at the Mars energy card, I heard a song for you. So I'm just going to tell you what I saw. And I guess some of you, this could also be a new person, or a crush where maybe you've experienced this rock bottom period in your love life. I wouldn't say rock bottom, but you get what I mean. This difficult period. So I'm hearing the song The Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani as I looked at that anger card, that Mars energy card. And I remember watching the music video as a kid. They showed me the music video, you know, when she's in that little jail cell of her own, and she's saying, if I could escape, I would. And the lyrics are, if I could escape, I would, but first of all, let me say, I must apologize for acting stinking, treating you this way, 'cause I've been acting like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator door. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold. If I could escape and recreate a place as my own world, and I could be your favorite girl, forever perfectly together, oh tell me boy, wouldn't that be sweet? And then she says, I know I've been a real bad girl. I didn't mean for you to get hurt. We can make it better. Tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? And then I heard the line where she's like, so baby, time's getting a little crazy. I've been getting a little lazy, waiting on you to come save me. I can see that you're angry by the way that you treat me. Hopefully you don't leave me, want to take you with me. So there is this energy, take it as it resonates. If it is you or the other person, take the energies as they resonate. But what I feel here is, for some of you, there could have been some kind of conflict in your connection. If not, also okay. But for others of you, there's been this sense of maybe one of you being very angry at the other person or being like resentful to the other person, whereas the other person has maybe been crying over spilt milk, acting like sour milk all over the floor. And there's this thing of like wanting to escape from that jail cell, wanting to escape from that energy of like whatever keeps you apart from each other. This could also be distance, could also be external circumstances, like really stubborn external circumstances. And there's something here that is about to change the next time you see them, where there is this softening to the love. And I see the jail cell as like anything that is preventing you from finding that love with this person, anything that closes your heart off to the love. Just imagine your heart like a bird in a cage, and it wants to come out, it wants to be free, it wants to open up to this love. I feel the next time you're going to see them, there's going to be a lot of emotions that come out with the radical expansion card and all this lightning here. But all the emotions that come out, even with the King of Cups, is to rebalance or restabilize both of you and to bring this deep cellular healing. Somehow the angels are on your side, or the angels are guiding you to the day and the time and where you go, as well as the emotions that are felt during this meeting. So your angels and your ancestors are going to be with you, and they're going to be standing around you, I see, as you're on the date. And something about the time and place is very divine, or the day, the time, something to do with astrology, is going to be very aligned. So trust in the divine timing of that. Even with this dove here, I see this as the divine guiding this connection to love, back to love, unfurling back to love, softening to love. And something about whatever emotions come out, it's going to overflow out of both of you, but it's going to be healing, and it's going to make the connection stronger so that you can be vulnerable with each other and really have a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, so if you haven't been going through a rough patch in love, I could also see this as maybe you yourself have been going through a rough patch, or your partner has been experiencing extremely difficult emotions, your person. And whatever is happening here, it's so that you can really connect on a deep, hearty level, release any emotions that are preventing you from experiencing this love, so that you can soften to the love again, so that strength can be built in this connection. Okay? You may meditate before the meeting, or I see the meditate card as the peace after the storm. Okay? I see that, and I see this energy where you're just gonna feel very much like you're being healed during this, and like your heart is expanding to love, where you're opening up to courage to fall back in love but not fall. It's kind of like, you know how those trust exercises, we fall and we allow the person to catch us. It's kind of like that, and we just let loose and we open up to the courage and we courageously fall in love, and we trust that the other person's going to catch us, and if they don't, then they're not the one. But I see there's some kind of evolution happening here, some kind of transformation and healing the next time you see them. So that's what I saw. And then as I started your reading, I heard a bunch of birds chirping outside and it sounded like music almost. And then when I saw this music card at the back of the deck, I saw the scene from The Little Mermaid, this new Little Mermaid movie where, you know, she's in the boat with Eric and Sebastian and Flounder and that seagull animal are like, we need to get them to kiss, and then they're like rowing in the boat and they're starting to make the sounds of nature through everything around them, and then they start singing, kiss the girl, kiss the girl. So there is that sense of that you may sit in a place where there is music, or it may feel like that energy, like something, or I see it as like the flounder energy, the crab, the seagull, as all your guides being around you and being like, kiss the girl, kiss the girl. It's so cute. So I see it as everything is divinely guided, and it's going to feel like something is guiding both of you to soften to that love and to open up to the sweetness of the love that could be experienced. And whatever emotions come out during the beginning, build strength in your connection, build a stronger connection together. You may set certain boundaries with this person on the day that build a stronger connection, or you may start setting boundaries with this person after that meeting and realize one of you has had that resentment. That resentment is a sign to set a boundary or a sign to speak up. And with the Meditates card, I feel like that's the peace after the storm. And the storm is not bad, but I see it as like it's meant to be released, like no flowers without rain. Do you get what I mean? So that the flowers of love can grow again. So that you can experience the sweetness of love again. And even if it starts out a little bit rocky in the beginning, I see this being a very successful date or encounter the next time you see them. I see you dressing up very gorgeously or handsomely with the Aphrodite card, because Aphrodite is the goddess of love, beauty, pleasure. So, you know, there may be this element of them saying you're beautiful or complimenting you or something along those lines, or you just feeling very good about yourself that day. And since she's the goddess of love, there may be more love coming in your connection this next time you see them. And the sense of a new beginning, a clean slate where we can, you know, jump into this love and explore it like an adventure and see it as something beautiful. And with the Sing card, I feel this harmonic energy. Okay, so I'm going to remove these cards. And I'm going to look into the tarot cards you have. So since I saw that energy of like the Little Mermaid, them being on a boat, I'm feeling like maybe some of you could be at a place that is very romantic. And you know how I said it's like the divine is leading you there, your guides are leading you towards each other on this date or this next romantic encounter. Or it may be a very aesthetically pleasing place with Aphrodite showing up here in the reading. It may be a very aesthetically pleasing place. You may end up having a drink or two with this person if you relate to that, because this King of Cups is holding a bottle of wine. And this may be like a very romantic place, or a place in nature, or a place that feels very divinely guided, like you're meant to be there at that day. And I see that. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number ones. What will happen the next time they see my pile one's person on their mind. And I'm looking at this apatite crystal, and I'm also seeing this energy of like looking up at the stars and the moon. So some of you may see them at night, and the moon card wants to come out. And some of you may end up being with them intimately because, you know, Aphrodite is a goddess of pleasure as well. So I guess that's for some of you. I see a passionate energy. Okay, but spirit guides on my pile ones. What will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? We have the Sun card. It's going to be a very, very happy day. You're going to feel overjoyed after all these emotions come out. It's like this heart-to-heart conversation. We have the Four of Cups. So there's that peace, there's that calmness, being in each other's arms. We have the Strength card. I'm hearing sirens outside, so you may see this person unexpectedly. Like, they may say to you, like, I need to see you right now, and it may be a very unexpected meeting, because that's what I get from the sirens. I'm getting the energy of travel for some of you. Like this person traveling to you or you traveling to them. If it is like that, take what resonates only. And with the Strength card, it's exactly that energy of building a stronger connection together. I'm hearing together forever. I don't know what that is. Together forever. I don't know if that's a real song. We have the Moon card. So spirit guides of my pile number ones, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? We have the Two of Cups. We have the Hierophant. Okay, we have three extra cards wanting to come out. Before I show you them, I want to tell you the oracle decks I used. So this is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. This is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. This is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. This is the Vanessa Tarot. And this is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. We have the Magician. We have the Well. And we have the Justice card. I see the Justice card as you both having heart-to-heart conversations, speaking your truth that leads to healing, since it's on top of the Healing card. And then we have the Chariot at the back of the deck. So, confirmation of travel for some of you. But whatever is happening here, it's a spiritual lesson with the Hierophant. It's like you're meant to speak your truth to each other in a way that allows you to see what the other person is feeling, to build a stronger connection. Okay? And I see here this is going to allow you to create something different, to create a deeper love with the Well card, a stronger love, and a more romantic love, a healing love, since this is a healing symbol in this deck. And with the Moon card, I feel like there's this sense of, even through the difficulties in your connection, it's like something is telling you to stay, something is telling you not to give up, something is guiding you intuitively to this person, and it's the divine. And it's like healing is meant to happen in this connection. I don't see you letting go of this connection at all. With the Strength card, definitely a key to a stronger connection, the next meeting. And I see a lot of romantic energies with the Two of Cups. I see a lot of love. I see this energy of courageously opening up to this love, with the Lion showing up twice. I see an energy of peace, of happiness, of deep conversations with the well. This depth in the connection, creating a deeper connection of love and speaking your truth to each other. And whatever happens in this connection going forward after that, it creates change where everything is fair and balanced and honest, and everything is like in the sense of like compassionate as well, but also the sense of like, okay, you feel this way, so I'm going to do this for you. I feel this way, so I'm going to do this for you. Like that type of energy. Do you get what I mean? So I feel that, and I feel this energy of whatever was hidden or whatever feelings of confusion or uncertainty were there, they're going to fall away, and there's going to be this deeper sense of truth that you can both see. Like this is what we want to create. This is the type of love we want to create moving forward. And this is what I see in your reading. So some kind of change is going to happen with this next meeting of you and your person. Some kind of change is going to happen as a result of the conversations and the time spent together, where you're healing any sort of negative feelings in the connection and building a stronger bond. So this is what I see in your reading, my pile ones. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, the Manifestia card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what will happen the next time you see them, the person on your mind. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I want to show you this card since you never saw it in the front of the reading, the intro. So this is a card of manifestation. Beautiful energies. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and I will mention all the oracle decks and tarot decks I use as I go along the reading. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile twos, spirit guides of my pile twos. What will happen for my pile twos the next time they see the person on their mind? We have We the Hathors with deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. I feel like pulling one more card. Which card? Okay, this one. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Lost land, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. And the Seas of Mintaka with seeing potential and bringing unconsciousness to light. At the back of the deck, we have Inner Earth with You Will Survive This, New Solutions and Beginnings. Okay, what will happen the next time they see them, the person on their mind? We have pleasure. If you're not over 18, please be aware there may be some 18 plus messages in this pile. We have flow like water. One extra card, please. One more card. And we have look to the stars. At the back of the deck, we have music. So, spirit guides of my pile twos, spirit guides of my pile twos, may I please look into the next time they will see the person on their mind? What will happen? We have undying love. With the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. We have fertility with it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. We have Medicine Woman at the back of the deck with you are a channel for divine healing power. Some of you may have been drawn to pile 1 or are from pile 1, but if not, also okay. So spirit guides of my pile 2s, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see them? We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. At the back of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, my pile number 2. So I feel from your energy, for some of you, this could be a new person you are yet to meet. Like if you are manifesting love or relationship, I see an energy where some of you, I'm feeling an energy of like sex manifestation, like for one or two of you. Anyways, something you have been manifesting or wishing for will come true in this next meeting. Either with a new person you are manifesting love if you're single, or with a crush you're maybe manifesting, or with an actual partner, or for some of you there's a separation here, like where you haven't been in contact, but then maybe you've been manifesting it where you can talk again. And for others of you, I just feel it's a normal romantic connection that you have manifested this meeting in some way, or this meeting, this date, or this encounter, the next time you see them will be very fated. It will be like a moment you have wished for, a moment you have manifested in your mind. It doesn't necessarily have to be manifestation, it can be wishing for it, because there's also stars here, wishing upon a star. Like, for example, this doesn't have to be now. This can be the later future. Like, for example, let's say maybe this person and you get married or proposes to you, or the day you have children or something along those lines. With deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal, fertility and pleasure. I will say the next time you see, well, we're looking at the next time you see them, so I don't know. Take it as it resonates. The next time you see them, it could also be a moment you have manifested, like something really big happening. And I want to say, if you sleep together, just be a little bit careful. If you're a woman watching this, if you don't want children, then just be a little bit careful, because I see you could get pregnant, like if you sleep together. But if you are wanting a baby, then maybe this is a sign. Like if you have been wishing to have a child, then maybe this is a sign that the next time you see them, something along those lines may happen. And this is a past life connection, as we see in the Lost Lands card. There is this sense of when you're together, everything just flows. It feels like that love is forever. It feels beyond time and space. It feels beyond our human existence. It feels like an eternal kind of love is what I feel here. And for some of you, I am feeling strongly like this is later in the future. So I guess just discern what you feel from this message. With Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it, some of you may go through certain lessons before this situation happens, or some of you may have already gone through certain lessons and it's happening soon. So what I see here is the sense of you being together, and it just flows. It's just like everything flows, the love is there. Even if you haven't seen each other in a long time, there's the sense of things just flowing, your conversations just like you catching up in a sense where it feels like no time was even lost between you two, if that makes sense. And with lost land, soul memories, and gifts, I could also see this as you going to a place you've gone before with this person. Like if you go to a place with this person regularly, or it can be in your home where you've been there before, of course, or it can be on holiday, because I'm seeing an energy of holiday or travel. The beach, because we see a lot of water here, could be around a lake, could be around water, could be a pool date, I don't know, like where you swim together, could be out in nature where you're looking at the stars at night. Or I see that as wishing upon a star too, because we see shooting stars there at the look at the stars card. And something about this meeting is faded, with all the astrology at look at the stars. There's the sense of like it happening on a day when the astrology or the stars align, and when the moon phases are aligned to this meeting. And with the seas of Mintakan energy is full of love. So I see this meeting, or this next time you see them, being full of love, where the potential of your connection really grows. It's seeded into more love. And I feel like some of you could spend time with this person at night, because we see a lot of stars here, whereas for some of you it's the day until the night, and you like sleep over at each other's houses. But the feeling is everything just flows. The love is just there and everything just flows. And with pleasure, it doesn't have to be sexual energy too. Pleasure can be, sitting with this person and having fun, just talking to them, and just, having a really fun date or having a really fun day. Like I'm seeing, when I looked at that flow like water card, I saw a vision of Lilo and Stitch when she jumped into the water and all that music was playing. So there's something about that, like you could just have a really, really fun day together, a really pleasurable day together. You could eat food together at a restaurant and have music play in the background. You could do something really adventurous out in nature, or you could just have fun together. And I see this like being a deep love, and something about this date or this encounter or whatever happens here the next time you see them is going to create something new. It's going to birth a new reality in your connection, where the potential of the connection is reached, where what you wish for this connection comes to fruition, where the love becomes stronger and brighter and more pleasurable and more potential. And I'm seeing an energy here where wisdom you've learned from past lives comes back to you from the surface, and you use that to navigate the future energies together. I see you talking a lot. I see you having fun together, laughing, really connecting on a intellectual level too, really talking a lot, because we have two swords cards. I'd say the next time you see them, try not to be in your head too much and try to just enjoy the pleasure of the moment, because there is great opportunity here for you to really enjoy the next time you see them, to really flow. So I'm going to remove these cards and pull some tarot cards for you. I feel like using my Vibrant tarot deck for you. As soon as I saw this pleasure card, I was like, yes, the Vibrant deck. Okay. Did I mention the Oracle decks? If I didn't, this is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. This is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. This is the Vanessa Tarot. And this is the Starseed Oracle deck. With me seeing an energy on holiday, so like some of you could go on holiday with this person in the future, and I'm reading like a future energy where you're just having a lot of fun together, or you could go on a really amazing date where, you profess your love to each other, and it's just like a moment you've wished for, you know, something along those lines. Or it could just be a day that is really great, like they propose to you, or a really big day like that you don't see coming, um, that creates something more, for more potential of your connection to grow, more love, something about a new beginning, a new era of your love coming through. So spirit guides of my pile one, spirit sorry, twos. Some of you are from pile one. Spirit guides of my pile twos, what will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? The Six of Cups. Past life connection, or for some of you, this is a person from your past that you've been manifesting. For others of you, I don't see it being like that. I see it going to a place where you've been in the past, or you've been there in a past life. So for example, let's say you travel to Egypt. We see Egypt here, and you've been to Egypt before in a past life. Do you get what I mean? Or let's say you go to a place where you've been to before, like on dates with this person, and something really special happens here. Or the first time you met them, maybe you go to that place and something really special happens there. We have the Four of Wands, the energy of marriage, union, commitment, celebrations, fun. Okay. I'm also seeing if you two do become intimate this night or this day. There's just a lot of love here. A lot of this feeling of like you two just sharing your love together. The sense of really feeling that moment, being in your body and feeling that moment. But also a sense of healing taking place in terms of the intimacy and the sexual energy. So spirit guides on my pile twos, what will happen the next time they see them? We have the Emperor. I also see an energy of one of you looking really beautiful, the feminine energy, or if you are the masculine energy watching, you know, you could also have this person compliment you and say you look really handsome this day. We have the Empress, so the Emperor and the Empress. Beautiful. I love this. Okay, what is going to happen the next time they see them? The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, to me, it's right opposite the pleasure card. That's the sexual energy. We have the Two of Wands. Okay, can I have 3 more cards for what will happen the next time they see them? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Fated encounter, like I said, the Moon. Something hidden you do not see. A surprise. The High Priestess. Trust your intuition with what you think it could be. Or you may intuitively feel something's happening that day. Like let's say they surprise you with a big present, or they surprise you by proposing to you, or so I'm even looking at the Six of Cups, it looks like a proposal, or they surprise you with something, or this is something hidden, some type of hidden pleasure that you don't see coming, that is fated to happen with the Wheel of Fortune. And with the Emperor and the Empress here, I feel this is definitely like the energy of divine counterparts, people that are meant to be together with the Wheel of Fortune between them. And the Empress is also motherly energy, so something about this meeting could cause you to create or birth a new paradigm with this person, with more commitment, with more love, and it's fated to happen, it's meant to happen, where there's more pleasure felt, there's more love felt between the two of you, and this deep love. The sense of balancing each other out too, and the sense of sensuality and independence, but also love. I see an energy of like you two being really happy together. This vibrant energy, this energy of we can do anything together. We're powerful together. We can create anything together. More love, more love, more love. Do you get what I mean? Something about this moment is leading towards more celebrations, more love, more generosity, your heart overflowing with love, the sense of happiness and sunshine, energy, vibrancy. So I guess this is what I see in your reading for what will happen the next time you see them. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Did I say this was the Queer Tarot? I don't know if I did. This is the Queer Tarot, and I mentioned all the other oracle decks. So yeah, this was your reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number threes. If you chose this Amethyst crystal and the luminescence card, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what will happen the next time you see them, the person on your mind. So I just want to show you this luminescence card since you never saw it in the intro. Very beautiful card. Okay. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, I will be mentioning the oracle decks and tarot decks I use as I go along in the reading. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile threes, spirit guides of my pile threes. What will happen the next time they see them? We have surrender to the sweetness with Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. We have some extra cards wanting him to come out. Okay, we have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. We have fall into my arms with surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. We have the cosmic heart with devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. This extra card we have here, I don't think I'm going to add it here, but just for extra context, we have I'm sorry. So I guess this is kind of similar to pile 1, but different in a way, because pile 1 also had that I'm sorry card come out. So spirit guides of my pile threes, what will happen the next time they see them? We have music. We have make a meal. We have connect with fire. At the back of the deck, we have energy work. So spirit guides of my pile threes, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see them? We have sacred space with create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. We have infinite supply with you are being supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And then at the back of the deck, we have sensitivity with you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. I see something here about home, like you moving homes or something like that for some of you before this happens. I don't know if that's something you've been wondering about, or if you've been wanting to move but haven't been able to find a place. Or maybe this could happen at your next home. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. That's only a message for 1 or 2 of you. Spirit guides of my pile number threes, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see them? Okay, so many cards here. What will happen the next time they see them? What will happen the next time they see them? We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so my pile threes, I feel like this could be at your home for some of you, because I'm seeing animals, like they showed me a cat and a dog, or I guess just take it as it resonates, like sitting at home, being all cozy. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a dog or cat, or this person has to has one. It just means coziness, because I see like pets as like cuddly and cozy. You get what I mean? And there is that type of energy. And with make a meal, I'm getting the energy that it will be like an at-home date for a lot of you, or an at-home place, like when you're at home having a date together or something like that. Um, Whereas for others of you, I'm seeing an energy of like being in a restaurant or at a bar and there's music playing in the background, or at home, music playing in the background, or some background noise. I don't know. I'm also getting the vibe for some of you of like going to a place and there's like a karaoke night or something along those lines. And for some of you, I'm getting an energy where you're traveling with this person. I don't know why I keep seeing travel in all three piles. I guess just take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be for all of you, maybe for one or two of you. And I'm seeing like you maybe buy a few clothes before the trip, and you are standing outside having fire out, you're in nature, you're like sightseeing, things like that. And you're having a lot of fun being out in nature, taking pictures, things like that. And maybe you've worked really hard for this holiday, and it's like now with infinite supply, you have enough to pay for everything you'd like to do, things like that. Do you get what I mean? For others of you, I'm seeing an energy of like being outside in your garden by the pool, and if you have a garden or something along those lines, and like a person making like a barbecue or something like that with the fire. I guess just take it as it resonates. But it could also be like a restaurant that has fire, like those places that have like fire, like a fireplace, or like they have their seats here, right? And then next to it is like this circular thing with fire on the inside and glass around it. I don't know what that's called. Do you get what I mean? Just take it as it resonates. Could be candles around with the fire. Like could be a romantic evening dinner with candles around and very romantic energies. Could be at home with candles around, nice meals, things like that. Either you or this person making a meal or ordering takeout, and something about a meal, something about food here, and having a lot of fun. Music, I don't see it as just music, but I can see it as having fun with this pleasure card, surrender to the sweetness. And it's like, with the Eight of Pentacles, it could be coming home from work after a long day at work, or it could be like on a Friday after a long week of work, or this person could have worked hard to spend money on you on this date. I don't know, like just take it as it resonates. And then with fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life, there is this energy of you to really, really holding each other, being there for each other. I see something about this meeting being healing the next time you see them. And there's something about this where the love you give to each other is healing, and you may have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation. I see a lot of energies of love here with the heart here on luminescence. I see an energy here with the cosmic heart, a lot of this devoted, magical type of love. And with these dragonflies here, your passed on loved ones, if you have any, could be around while you are on this date or encounter or meeting with this person. And something about it is going to be very transformative, something about the conversations you have that is going to bring you closer to the love for each other. And it's like, if you have been working through any challenges in your connection. I see this energy of like apologizing to each other or holding each other, or if you're going through challenges in your life separately with this person, I see you two being there for each other, like being supportive of each other or something like that. And I just see you having a lot of fun. I just see you sharing a lot of love. I see this energy of like you two smiling together, having peace. Maybe not having a lot of words, but the sense of like our hearts are connected and I'm enjoying the moment. Even if we're not speaking a lot, it's like I feel like some of you have a telepathic communication with this person through your hearts, and it's just like you understand one another. You can be in silence and just be comfortable. But I'm also seeing an energy of just this safe feeling, this feeling of feeling at peace, feeling joyful, and feeling like the love shared is infinite. I see this energy of like you two putting an effort for this date or for this next meeting or encounter, and I see it just going very well. They showed me an energy of, I don't know if all of you will, I don't think all of you will relate to this, but they showed me this. I'm not sure if I should tell you or not. They showed me one or two of you will be like smoking a joint with this person. I don't know why I picked that up on some of my readings. I'm not condoning anything, but I'm just seeing it. All I'm doing is reading the energy. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. With this Three of Pentacles, I could also see you going like on an expensive date and maybe buying a nice dress or a nice suit or something like fancy, maybe even, where it's very romantic. So, okay, they're guiding me to use the Muse Tarot deck. So this is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. I'm just trying to reach for this tarot deck, sorry. Okay, this is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. This is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. And this is the Vanessa Tarot. And now I'm going to use the Muse Tarot deck. So these three cards just fell out. Or was it these ones? I think it was these ones. Not sure. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Hanged Muse, 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords. I want to actually pull cards on camera, so I'm just going to read this intuitively shortly. So I see this as any challenges, self-reflection happening, what I spoke about earlier. 8 of Pentacles is working through it, putting an effort towards each other, seeing the anxious moments differently. Like, for example, 9 of Swords here could be anxiety about waiting to see this person before you see them. Like let's say for some of you, this is a long distance connection and, you had to really save up to see each other, for example. And then there's like maybe a fear like, what if they find someone else with the 3 of Cups here? Like that kind of energy. It's teaching you a different perspective of love, of trust for some of you. Only take what resonates. For others of you, I see this as, even if it's not long distance, it's like maybe this person is a little bit late for this date with the Hanged Muse. You wait a little bit for them. Now you're worried, like, are they seeing someone else? They're not. I guess it's teaching you a different perspective of trust in love, in long-term love, or something external could make them late, make you worry. But I don't think that's something to worry about or something to focus on even. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards. So Spirit Guides on my pile 3s, Spirit Guides on my pile 3s. What will happen the next time they see the person on their mind? We have the 2 of Wands, Kind of reminds me of this card of like you two seeing each other from afar and being like, hi, kind of energy. We have the High Priestess. Spirit guides of my pile threes, may I please look into what will happen the next time they see them, the person on their mind. We have the Ten of Cups again. Love that. Okay, these cards again, the Nine of Swords, the Hanged Muse. We have the Eight of Pentacles again. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. One more card, please, Spirit Guides, for what will happen the next time they see them. We have the Three of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Tower card. I'm just going to put it here in the middle. At the back of the deck, we have the Star card. So with the Star card here, I feel the Tower is past energies that you're healing in this connection. Like, let's say for example, you were cheated on in a past connection, and now this connection, you're not in a connection like that, but sometimes you stress and worry about that, or like this person does. Do you get what I mean? Like that kind of energy. Or the Tower can be maybe being in really chaotic, anxiety-driven connections in the past, but now this connection's more stable. This connection's actually going well with the Six of Wands. And there's this sense of like fear or worry that it may happen again. Or the Tower card can also be a fear or worry that things fall apart, that you don't get to see them. Do you get what I mean? Like, let's say you're waiting for them. Like, what if they don't come? What if they just blow me off? I don't know, that type of feeling. I don't think that's going to happen. With the Star, that talks about hope. Star at the back of the deck talks about hope. Even when we feel stuck, because the Eight of Swords is behind it. So whatever is going to happen here, like in terms of anxiety or feelings, it's going to teach you something with the Hierophant of what you've been holding on to. But with the High Priestess here, I feel your intuition is telling you to go for this connection, because the Ten of Cups is right next to it. So something about your anxiety is teaching you to, or your worries are teaching you to look at this in a different perspective. Because I see this being more of a long-term connection with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And I see this energy of like you two putting in a lot of effort for each other, and generosity with the Six of Pentacles. So with generosity, you could go to, you know, a really expensive restaurant too, or they could buy you an expensive item or present or gift, or, you know, you could travel together, and it's like they're spoiling you and they're making sure it's like perfect. Of course, nothing's perfect, but you get what I mean. Or like, let's say, you know, they put in a lot of effort to do something special for you. It doesn't have to be monetary, but like it doesn't have to do with money, but they could just do something really special for you and be very generous with you. Or they could take you to a place you love, or you know, spend a lot of time with you and be very generous in that sense. Or they could just make you feel special with the way they interact with you, with all the roses here. Roses represent love, romance, passion, sensuality, beauty. So you could be at a very aesthetically pleasing place, or the environment could be beautiful where you're at. very sweet and beautiful. And you're just gonna feel very blessed to be here with them. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like you're feeling like I'm so happy to see them right now. I see with the Six of Wands, this is gonna be like a successful date or place where you hang out and be together. And with the Three of Pentacles, there's a sense of you both putting in effort, maybe, or you both feeling very much like that energy of feeling blessed to be around this person, feeling very grateful. Like I see a lot of Pentacles cards, which is why I'm getting the feeling it's gonna feel luxurious. Something about this meeting the next time you see them is gonna feel luxurious in some way. With all the Pentacles card, it doesn't have to be luxurious in terms of money. It can feel just very special, very much like a memory you want to hold close to your heart. So this is what I see in your reading, my pile number threes. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!